Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to do a weight loss journey update, and I just cannot believe you guys have to follow me on Instagram because I do post a lot more on Instagram. My username is HKSOCKO, same thing as on here, and I just can't even believe it. Today I bought these Target size 12 jeans. Now I would say Target size 12, I don't know, is I guess it's your standard jean size. You know how a lot of companies, they run bigger and everything like that. So I don't even ever remember even fitting in size 12 Target jeans, ever, okay? Ever. And I will tell you this, the weight that I am now, I was a good size 16, 18, going on 18, I would say that. The last 2 months, I have not lost a lot of weight on this scale. The last time I tried on those jeans, I was 90 pounds lost. I'm now 93 pounds lost. And I was like, you know what? Last night, as I was falling asleep, I was like, I really should try on those jeans because I can see myself in the mirror and I feel like, okay, I really look like I have lost a lot of inches. I don't measure, but it's I can just tell. I can really tell. And even George is just wow, you can really see a difference when, in your clothes, you can just really see it. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to get myself all hyped up and then not be true. And so today, as I was getting dressed, I was like, you know what, let me try on those jeans. They went all the way up. 3 pounds ago, okay, at 90 pounds lost, I couldn't even get them up past my thighs, barely past my knees, okay? And I was so discouraged. I was like, oh my God, really? When are these gonna fit? They're not gonna fit until I lose another 50 pounds, 3 more pounds and I can button everything. And honestly, they are comfortable enough to wear them, but I'm not gonna lie, they have no stretch to them, and I do prefer a jegging. Maybe it's just the inner big girl in me, but I love a jegging that's very comfortable. I cannot stand uncomfortable jeans, but there's barely any stretch to them, if not no stretch. And I just can't even believe that I can literally go out and wear them if I wanted to wear them. What? That's just so crazy to me. So I don't know, it's just, so don't trust the scale, and especially the last 2 months, I have upped the amount of pounds that I lift and how much lifting I do. I basically spend a good hour doing weights, and I do an hour of cardio then. And honestly, even lately, I've been doing 2 workouts a day. Although this past week, I haven't worked out once. I'm actually gonna be working out today, later tonight. But I've been having a lot of back pain, so it's probably not good I'm sitting on the floor now, but I've been having a lot of upper back pain, and I don't even know what it's from. And I know it's not from lifting because I didn't do anything, and I'm super careful, and I'm not, I know I trust myself, and I'm not doing anything crazy. But I just so I just been kind of just taking a break, and I'm you know what, I'm not gonna push it, even though I probably could ride the bike. But again, if your body's telling you to rest, you should rest. And my food's on point, so it's nothing like that. And honestly, if I had to pick one or the other, I would keep your food on point, okay? I feel going off on the deep end when it comes to your food is not a good thing. So if you could only do one or the other, and that's the other, I really need to do a advice video or what helped me type of video, especially at the beginning. And at the beginning was focusing on my food. I knew that working out wasn't where I needed help. It was the food. The food was my issue. Clearly, you don't get as big as I was by food not being an issue. So that's what I focus on at the beginning. So it's when I have to take breaks and stuff like that with my workouts, I don't get stressed out about it. I feel I'm eating what I'm supposed to be eating. I'm on point with my food. I'm still, I'm not overeating. I'm in a calorie deficit. So I don't stress out about not working out. But I'm gonna get back into it today and see how I do. So I'll probably work out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, even though I usually take the weekends off. But I figured since 3 days is better than no days, even 2 days, and heck, even 1 day is better than no days. So don't beat yourself up if you're having back pain. I remember last summer I was having major shoulder pain. I clearly know I did something, and I was doing a video, And the video that I was following, which I won't mention, the moves that they were doing weren't correct. So you really have to watch out and you know, be careful on who you're trusting and watching and stuff like that. Or even like myself, like obviously my advice and tips, I'm not a doctor, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. This is all just my experience, and doing videos, it's like a diary for myself even to look back on. But you just have to, especially with working out and lifting weights, you really have to watch out. But my shoulder took me out. I think it was like 2 weeks straight. Like I couldn't even do the bike comfortably, and that's a very comfortable like cardio. It was just very uncomfortable. I was in gnawing pain. I'm a side sleeper, so I couldn't even lay on the side, and it was miserable. And I was really worried, like, oh my God, I'm not even gonna be able to put on muscle now. I'm not gonna be able to do any of these things. But again, I babied it, I took care of it, and now I'm okay. So sometimes you just gotta slow it down. But anyway, the past 2 months, I have been really focusing on building muscle, getting a lot of protein. I have been kind of eating a high protein diet most days. Some days it's a moderate protein. I kind of just go back and forth depending on what my macros are that day, but I do try to get a lot of protein in and hit my protein macro. So yeah, you might say, well, now you're not keto. A lot of protein can kick you out of ketosis and all these things. But, you know, I feel like at this journey, I have 47 more pounds that I would like to lose, maybe even only 27 more pounds. It just depends on how much muscle I put on and how happy I am with my body when I get to that point and how I feel comfortable. So again, like the weight that I am at, the fact that only 3 pounds later, those jeans fit it perfectly, and 3 pounds ago, I couldn't even get them past my knees. I mean, it's crazy. Like when you think about it, like I don't even believe it. I literally don't even believe it. I need to find a picture because I know I always take pictures when I try clothes on. And I will tell you this, if you are on a journey, buy small clothes, buy smaller clothes, because I'm telling you that like every 10 pounds, like I would try on certain things or I would buy certain things. And it's just insane. Like I did not think that they were going to fit. I thought, okay, they'll just get a little bit past their MI5. There's no way they're going to go around my butt. There's just no way. And here I was able to put them on, button them, and no issue. Like no issue. I wasn't busting out of the seams, and I'm just still so mind blown. So, you know, it's just crazy how gaining muscle and losing inches, and that's why you can't really pay too much, especially when you're getting, you know, when you're getting closer to your goal weight, you know, the goal weight that you want to get to, and you are putting on muscle. I know a lot of people just lose all their weight and then worry about putting muscle on or their body composition, but I'm worrying about that now. And to be honest, like I like a muscular body type. I've always enjoyed that. I never ever thought of myself or saw myself to ever just weigh 110 pounds. Like that's not what I'm looking for myself, and it's all different with everybody. But I like, you know, muscle arms. Like that's just so crazy. I'm sorry, but I like that look. And so now I'm focusing on my quads. I really want some beautiful quads. But again, like I still have, especially in my quad area, my thighs, like I still have a lot of fat to lose. But when I make my muscle and everything, like you can feel the muscle. It's just, you got to get rid of the fat. So, and obviously the more muscle you have, the more calories you burn. And guess what? The more you can eat, okay? Like, why do you see, like you see these, you know, bodybuilders and, you know, CrossFit people, and like they have to eat a lot of food to sustain all, you know, all those calories that they're burning and everything in their muscles. So it's like, well, heck, like I want a lot of muscle, so I could eat a lot too, right? But I'm not gonna get that big or anything like that. But I do want defined muscles, okay? Like that's just the look that I really want. I love defined shoulders, quads, and I love my calves. Like, oh my gosh, I absolutely love them. But I just can't wait to hopefully lose at least another more 20 pounds of fat to really start seeing a noticeable difference. So I say 47 pounds, but honestly, like now with only losing 3 pounds and those pants fitting and my inches totally going down and gaining muscle and getting rid of the fat, I just feel like honestly I might only need to lose another 20 pounds and I will probably be at the goal that I want to be at, like the way I look and everything. So, you know, especially for me with my journey and putting on muscle and losing weight at the same time, you know, my goal weight will probably end up switching and changing, because the goal weight that I want to be at might not be what it is with muscle. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm just really, really excited. I just can't even believe how close I am. Like, it's just crazy. So I'm going to see how I look with another 20 pounds lost. I mean, I'm 7 pounds away from losing 100 pounds. How is that even possible? I've dreamt of this for 10 years. 10 years I've dreamt of this, and it just like makes me always want to cry. Like, I can literally just sit, and when it hits me, there's times where I'm like, no big deal. That's the problem I've always had forever. Anytime I achieve anything, it's so hard for me to pat myself on the back. And even George is like, Natalie, you need to give yourself more credit, because he goes, losing that much weight is a huge deal. It's like, I mean, it's crazy. And so some days it hits me all at once, like, wow, I did it. I'm doing it. And then other days I'm like, oh, it's no big deal. So if anything, if I could give advice, give yourself credit. Give yourself credit when you lose a pound, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, half a pound. Give yourself credit, because it is hard. I will have to say, like, losing weight is one of the hardest things I ever had to do, but I will have to say the beginning is the hardest. I will say the first 3 months is the hardest. If you can get through the first 3 months, I promise you, you just get stronger and stronger and stronger. And now I don't even have to think about it. I get up, I eat my meal, I eat my dinner. Like, it's not a struggle. It's not a struggle to stay on track when it comes to food. And some days, like, I don't feel like working out, but I work out. But again, if I'm injured, if my back hurts and I'm not sleeping good because my back hurts, I'm not gonna work out. I'm gonna take it easy, you know. And if I'm only getting 5 hours of sleep, 6 hours of sleep at night, like, that's not good for your weight loss journey either. So I sleep in longer. You know what I mean? If I wake up super early and I'm like, oh my God, I just fell asleep not too long ago, I will sleep in for another couple hours. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, sleeping is taking care of yourself. So, you know, don't feel bad if you like are feeling fatigued and you want to take a nap during the day. Like, sleeping is a good thing for your body. Read about sleep. Okay. So lately, because my back's not hurting, I'm not sleeping good. That's not good. So I'd rather sleep another 2 hours, skip my workout. Like today, I was like, you know what? I'm sleeping my workout in the morning. I had last night, before I realized I couldn't sleep and all that, my plan was to get up or I'd have a fasted workout and everything and go on about my day. But I couldn't sleep last night. I had a horrible sleep because, again, my back slightly still hurts. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to work out after dinner around 7 o'clock, you know, do light weights just because of my back. I only do selected things, and then do the bike for an hour. Because, like, really, like, it should be fine. Because it's a recumbent bicycle, so I'm not, you know, hunched over. So that should be fine. But I was like, you know what? I will do that at nighttime when I'm refreshed, happy, more awake, and sleep in for a little bit longer, and there you go. So even though I do enjoy fasted workout, but if I don't sleep that night, or I didn't get a good sleep, I do an afternoon workout, or I'll do an evening workout, and it works out for me. So just because if I didn't work out in the morning, I'm not a failure, you know. And you have to listen to your body and how your body feels. So oh my gosh. So yeah, I don't know, the past 2 months, it's like sometimes I get discouraged because, oh, the scale's not going down. But I'm telling you today, I am not discouraged. When those size 12 jeans from Target fit, oh, I'm done. Like, mic drop. I'm just like, okay, 3 pounds ago I couldn't even get them past my dang knees, and now what? So it just proves that putting on muscle, okay, the scale hasn't moved much, but guess what? I put muscle on and I lost a lot of fat. Okay, that had to be a lot of fat loss for me to put them all the way up. So, and fit. So yeah, I'm not discouraged, and I'm not also gonna lie. You know I've spoken about this, is not to compare yourself to other people and compare your journey to other people. And you know, Instagram can be the stealer of joy. That's one reason why I got rid of Facebook. Oh my God, I don't even know how many years ago. It was right after college, so I had to be like 20, 2012. I think I got rid of Facebook, 2011, 2012. And I had to get rid of Facebook because I'm seeing all these people like landing all these amazing jobs, going to grad school, getting PhDs, and going places and doing all these things, a lot of extravagant things. And I was comparing myself so much that I literally felt like a loser. And if you've ever had that feeling, it's not a good feeling. And it had nothing to do with weight. It was just like, wow, like, what am I doing with my life and this and that? But guess what? We are all on different journeys. You cannot compare yourself to somebody else. And the other day, I found someone and completely compared my journey to theirs. She lost a lot more weight in a short amount of time. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like, what? Like, how is she able to drop all this weight so fast and all these things? And then I thought, oh my God, like, I really hope someone doesn't look at me and feel that way. Because then I felt like, oh, should I be cutting my calories even more? Like, should I be doing this and should I be doing that? But then I thought I had to talk to my husband about it because it was starting to get to me. And I literally said to my husband, I said, yeah, but the past 2 months, like, I've upped my protein. I have been putting on a lot more muscle. And of course, today that was the proof with putting on those jeans. And I'm like, I know this person from looking at everything. She's not muscle building. She's just in a cut. And I just thought, okay, it all makes sense. But I'm not gonna lie, for 2 days, I was feeling pretty down about myself. I just kept thinking about it. And I was like, oh my God, Natalie, like, get out of that headspace because you have come so incredibly far, and who I am and who they are completely different people. I have struggles, they have struggles, and we all handle everything differently, and their body, whatever, there's a totally different diet than they're not doing keto. But obviously what they're doing probably worked for them a little bit better and all these things. And it's so hard because it's like I tell people don't compare yourself, and then here for these 2 days I was comparing myself and I'm like, oh, don't do that. And now with those jeans, I just thought exactly like and even my husband is like, Natalie, everybody wears their weight differently. They look differently at certain weights. Some people have more muscle than others, and I said, yeah, but it's not even just about looking. It's the amount of weight that they said they lost in this amount of time. And then, sometimes even like you can't even trust people sometimes because, people could lie. Like, you have no idea. Not saying I don't really think she's lying, but there are people out there, I'm sure, that do. And then sometimes I even would get discouraged. Like, remember last year, when I was like doing this for 6 months, and I thought, oh my God, I remember Jessica Simpson announced that she lost 100 pounds in 6 months. And I'm like, how did she do that? But yeah, people can do that, but they are in a huge calorie deficit. And I have to say, like, I don't go hungry. Okay, I eat food that I love to eat. Okay, I enjoy my meals. And like, I am fine. Like, I feel like I'm doing everything right for myself. So you have to do what works for you and just don't judge your journey to somebody else's. I like following people and I like finding new people and looking at their journey and being proud of other people. And I think, honestly, for one, I really do think I went through 10 years of being obese for a reason. It made me stronger. It taught me so much about myself. It taught me so much about life, how the world is, about other people, so many life lessons I really learned. And honestly, some of those lessons I realized I learned it I learned it now. Like, I'm like, wow, I didn't realize it in the moment, but I was treated a certain way because I was overweight, like all these things. And I really went through 10 years of being obese to make me such a better person. We all go through things in life, and that it was all meant to be. And I can't get upset about it. I can't regret it, because if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be where I am right now. And I'm so happy for that. So, oh my God, I lost my train of thought. Why do I always do this? But, we really go through things in life for a reason. And I went through 10 years of being obese for a reason. And I know that's like, it's really hard to say that sometimes. It's like, when I really think about it, it's like, wow, like why would why would I want to go through something like that? But when I think about it, the fact how I came out on the other side and who I am now and the life that I'm going to have now, and to appreciate so much now. I don't know if I would have appreciated it back then. And when I look at pictures of when I was in high school, I didn't appreciate being at a healthy weight. I didn't appreciate when I was physically fit and was able to run forever and talking and having a conversation with someone. I didn't appreciate that. And now I will appreciate it. I will never take it for granted ever again. And yeah, I mean, it's just so crazy, like how things work out. And yeah, wow. It's so crazy. I don't think I've ever said that to you guys. I don't think I've ever admitted that, you know, it all happens for a reason and that it was all meant to be. It really, really, really was, you know. And I feel like people who know me, and, you know, especially if somebody was close to me and I would talk to them about how, oh, I really want to lose weight, I need to lose weight. I really, really hope that even a lot of the people I don't even speak to really anymore, but I really hope that they feel happy for me, because this is what I wanted to say earlier and I remember. But you have to be happy for other people. And I will say that I was always so happy for people, even strangers I would see on the internet who lost a lot of weight. I would be like, you go girl, you go guy, you know, like you go, you like, I would be genuinely happy for people. I was always genuinely happy when someone got a promotion, anything good happened to somebody. You know, I was always genuinely happy for them. And I truly believe that if that was not the case, this would not have happened for me. You have to be happy for other people, genuinely. You need to praise other people. You need to be a good person, you know. And I know sometimes I suck. I know I'm probably the villain in some people's stories, you know, just as I've had a lot of villains in my life. But I know, I'm sure that I was the villain in someone's life, and that makes me sad when I think about that, like that I hurt somebody and I probably didn't know it, or probably did it on purpose. Who knows? Especially when, you know, shit happens. But you know, it makes me sad. Like I always want to be kind to people, and you know, even when people hurt me, I lash out, and that's when I judge people. Like I'm really not someone that judges people. You know, you do what works for you, whatever that means in life. But I feel like when I feel judged or I feel that someone hurt me, like I go in on them. Not most of the time, not to their face, but that's something that I do want to change about myself. But I truly feel that if I was never happy for other people who lost weight and had good things happen to them, so many through those 10 years of, you know, being overweight, I was always so happy when other people lost weight. I was always so genuinely happy for them. So be happy for other people, because I promise good things will come your way when you are a genuinely good person. And I try to be a good person. I know I've screwed up with people in the past, and I know I've messed up things in the past, and it beats me up sometimes. But you know, we are all on a journey. We're all getting better and we're all growing. And I feel like as long as you're trying, that's all that matters, you know? So anyways, I'm going to end this. I know this has been a long video, but I promise to do more updates. I'm going to hopefully try to maybe do them every other week, maybe every week if I have something going on. But please subscribe, like this video, and comment about your journey if you're on a journey, or just anything, you know, positive going on in your life. Leave them below. I would love to read them. I feel like there's so many negative things going on, you know, or we focus on the negative, but leave a positive thing below that's going on in your life, or a positive thing about yourself that you love about yourself. Because, you know, I feel like we always like nitpick ourselves, or, oh, this could be different, my nose is crooked, this and that, you know. And it's like there's so many, you know, you got think more positively. Like when you go to bed at night, think, okay, what's going good in my life? And I always say the weight that I am, I say my goal weight, and I think about like how great, you know, my relationship is with George, my marriage, my life, like how good things are, and how things, you know, things could be so much worse in life, right? But think positively as you're going to sleep. Think of something positive when you wake up in the morning, and I'm telling you, it just sets your day off, and it sets your night a lot better. And even nights when I can't sleep, I just try to think as positive as I can. Sometimes when things like pop in my head and I can't go to bed, you know, because I'm someone who beats myself up over things that happened when I was like 10 years old. So yeah, so leave something positive, anything positive below. I would love to read them. So thank you guys so much for watching and following along, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye guys.